It says the administrative specialist too is responsible for researching and preparing special reports, examining and verifying documents, and performing general office duties. This position is governed by the state, blah, 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 blah. So, it says researches various data storage and computer records to obtain information and compiles data for reports, composes and types routine correspondence and form letters, maintains activity logs or financial ledgers. So they have you doing all kind of stuff. They have you doing so much stuff, you're all over the place. 1 minute, you can be on there doing spreadsheets. The next minute, they got you looking at data logs or whatever, looking at stuff, verifying paperwork. The next minute, they got you doing financial ledgers. I mean, you doing financial ledgers, you should be looking at financial education and being like an accountant or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? Because you don't have this specialized education, you're going to fall into this. Where they have you doing everything. Plus perform duties as assigned.
Yeah.
And that's the wild card. It's like getting to the bottom of the Cracker Jack box. You don't know what's down there. But they got something for you.
3D glasses and nothing to look at. Like, what am I doing with this? Like, what am I doing? Like, this is way before IMAX and all that.
See, formal education of a high school diploma plus 3 years of experience in a specialized or related area applicable to work performed. That's all you need is a high school diploma, pretty much, and make sure they like you when you go to the interview. Pretty much.
And that's a weird thing too. They tell you, high school prefer. We only need a high school diploma or GED.
Right.
College is preferred. Yeah. So, but if you come in there with a bachelor's or even a master's, they're gonna kind of give you that whole overqualified. They can only pay you so much anyway. Definitely. So they're still not going to give you the match.
Right.
They're not going to give you the max. Okay. But then if you come up there with just what they required, they're going to extremely try to lowball you. So it seems like you can't win. And that higher end, I think it was 37,000 in this particular case.
Right.
You're just not going to get that. You know what I mean? You're overqualified, so you can't get. Well, you got more education than I do, and I'm your supervisor, so you can't reach it on that level. You know what I mean? You come in with just the GED, you're definitely not going to reach it. You might be struggling to reach the middle.
Let's say you don't even go to the state. Let's say you go work for a retail place. Let's say you go work at a retail store, the Big Blue store or the Big Orange, you know. The little store, the home decor store. They gonna pay you probably even less than 31. You probably gonna be like in the 25, if that, And I think it's starting to raise up, but even though it's raising up, it's still don't. The cost of living is so crazy. You can't afford to live by you can't be independent living on your own with 30,000. It's gonna be really hard.